Hi guys. Oh, excuse me. This is Laurel. Hey, I know it's late in the month, and so instead of doing a plan with me, I am just gonna do a journal flip through for you guys. This month was a little different for me. I mean, it was a good month, but I just found myself needing to do something different than what I normally do for my bullet journal. So you're gonna see that reflected in the pages that I've done here. So anyways, let me back up a little bit and show you some things from October that I thought you guys might want to see. I think I showed this monthly spread already, so I'm going to start here. And just to let you know what I was doing in November was that I just sometimes get the itch to do something, or to organize something, or to change something. And so what happened this month was that I just started getting really, really tired of my closet being messy. You know, I had some old clothes in there that between my closet and my drawers, I had some older clothes that I had like from my college and high school days. And you know, obviously I don't need or want those things anymore, some of those things, because they're dated or they're just not fitting my lifestyle now. And so I've kind of been looking at capsule wardrobes, and I looked at that and decided I didn't like that. So what I found instead was I found a couple of blogs that helped me find kind of an alternative of a capsule wardrobe. Maybe still using some of the smart principles that go along with that, but not being quite so limited, and not just being about neutrals or buying really expensive pieces. I mean, sometimes I do like to buy expensive clothes and I think they're worth it, but a lot of times I don't think that has to be the case for everything that I buy. So I wasn't really in this mind frame to do weekly spreads and a gratitude log and a doodling challenge this month, because my focus was just about, trying to change how I look at my wardrobe, what kind of things I put in it. And so the first place that I went to was RebeccaJacobs.style, and she is a stylist that lives in Toronto, Canada, and she has some great resources for figuring out what your style is and how to build a wardrobe, as smart as you can and fitting your lifestyle and everything. So I will link her website and her YouTube channel for you guys so that you can find her. And what I did is, after signing up for her email list, I was able to get a workbook about finding my personal style. And she suggests doing a word cloud, writing down things about your style, colors, what it needs to be for your lifestyle. If you choose to sign up and get that worksheet, you'll see more about that if you do that. But I kind of did that here. So this is my word cloud. And then after you do that, then you're supposed to you find out what your style cores are. Then your style sprinkles are the things that you are just going to add in a little bit of. And then I talked about times when clothing felt confident in wearing that clothing, and when I didn't feel confident, because it kind of helps you narrow down and decide what's working for you and what isn't in terms of your wardrobe. So there's that. And then from the same workbook, I was supposed to kind of talk about what clothing does and doesn't work for me. And one of the things you do is you make a pie chart of the different areas of your life that you need clothing for. Like this one is, my main thing, which is a stay-at-home mom life, exercise and fitness, church, the occasional dressy night out, and date night. Those are the ones that I tend to work with the most. So I did my pie chart based off that. She didn't have any specific way to do this, so I just kind of came up with my own. And in each category that I put for this pie chart, I also made a list of what's comfortable for that occasion or situation and what's not. So I could really narrow down what kind of clothing to get and what kind of clothing to avoid. And it was kind of tricky at first because I didn't really know what to put, but as I did it, I got more of an idea of what I liked. And then this is my weekly spread for the last week of October and the first week of November. It was Halloween week, which was a busy one for us, and I just tried to do what I thought would work the best for me. And I wanted it to be a little, kind of fun and cute for Halloween, so I put some little pumpkins there along the top. Okay, and then next page. Then here are my October memories. Just so you can see it, I just different lettering style. I didn't really look at anybody else's work. I just kind of did it myself. Just talked about things like, trick-or-treating and going to see a concert, family member who had a birthday, new things I'm trying with my hair, things like that. So that's that one. Yeah, and as always, if you guys want to see better pictures of these, I will have them up on my blog eventually here. And then here is November. The only thing that I really kept that it's the same from last month's is I have my monthly calendar as normal with a quote and some little drawings, and then my what I got done page, which I still like and is still working really good for me, and I still feel like it's better for me than using a habit tracker, so I'm sticking with that. And then going back to that Rebecca Jacobs worksheet, she says the best way to find your style is the intersection of how you look, which is I put in this circle, how I want to look. Let me rephrase that. And then on this side, you put how my body feels in clothes. So I filled in those things, and then the overlap of those two, which turns out to be, modest, comfortable, well-fitting, suited for each season, not frumpy and functional, fits my lifestyle. That's the kind of clothing I want to buy, there's things that fit into those categories. So for me, that means, nothing too, not that I have to be an elastic all the time, but nothing too tight and constricting, nothing itchy, nothing that prevents me from doing the things that I need to do, like, picking up a kid from an activity or cooking a meal or, needing to go out and, run errands or whatever, spend a day doing shopping or something. So that's kind of that page, and I had fun with making the title, adding the little navy blue accents there. And again, I created a ripped edge around the sides, and if you want to see me do that in another video, I will link that last month's video for you where I demonstrate how to make a torn edge. And then, whoops, did I miss a page? Okay, let me see. Okay, then the next blog I found is nowthatiCanDo.com. This is a really awesome blog for, I think it's good for girls in general, for women, but especially if you're a mom. She has, Karina, the owner of this blog, she's come up with a way to figure out what you want your wardrobe to look like, and it's catered towards moms because all the outfits are cute, and the goal is to go out looking nice and not frumpy or unkept, right? But this is her way of, the way she does it, it's really easy to make it happen. So she has a PDF file. She has a preview that you can either get for free, or you can get the full year's outfit plan for this. And she talks about, pieces that you can buy, and then she has everybody come up. She has a worksheet that allows you to come up with your own color scheme. Now, I did use the worksheet for just some scratching and brainstorming, but when I wanted to finalize it, this is what I came down to, is putting it in my bullet journal. And these are the neutral colors, the main colors I want in my wardrobe, and then these are accent colors. She only has 2 on her worksheet, but I want a few more accents, so that's what I added in. And then I just made notes on fabrics. Some fabrics I just can't stand wearing. Like I can't wear anything that's just pure wool next to my skin unless it's lined. So I just talked about that and some other fabrics I don't like for whatever reason. And then after going through my closet and, you know, editing it down, or, you know, de-junking, or whatever you want to call it, this is the list of things that I'd still like to get for my wardrobe that I don't have. It's amazing. There are some basic things I haven't had in my closet for years. One of them being like a regular white button-down shirt. Some other pieces that you would think would just make sense. I just didn't have those. So anyways, this is kind of where I'm at right now. I've gotten some things you can see here, and there were some things I got before this. So this is just stuff that I need to get pretty much right now. So I have those listed. So if I want to take a look at this and keep it with me when I'm shopping, I'll have it with me to do. So anyways, I've gotten a couple things right here from this list. And yeah, and I went ahead and I paid for the copy of the full PDF that Karina offers because I think it's worth it. And I will I'll link that down so you can check it out if you want to. But yeah, this is kind of taken from her full year plan, and I've modified it slightly because there are some things I just don't wear. Like I'm looking for an alternative to a sweatshirt because I really don't wear sweatshirts unless I'm, you know, going to the gym, and even then I'll just throw one on over my shirt or my tank that I'm wearing if I get cold. I really don't like to wear sweatshirts around because to me I don't feel put together in them. I feel kind of sloppy and messy, but that's just me. And there's a couple other things here too that I've changed out, but anyways, that's the basic idea of it. And if you want to get a copy for yourself, you can go ahead and go to her blog and do that. Okay. And then here are my November memories. And yeah, this is one thing I kept as well, to just talking about the weather, Thanksgiving, what I've been doing in my closet, an event that I went to, things like that. So that's it for this month. I am not sure what I'm doing right now for December. In December, I generally do a scrapbooking project, like a little album called Journal Your Christmas that Shamel Lane does. And again, I'll link that for you if you want to check it out. I am not sure this year if I'm going to do the Journal Your Christmas as scrapbook pages, or if I'm going to do a separate bullet journal where I do that. So I'm still kind of deciding. So my plan right now is to do my best to get a video out next week and let you guys know what I'm going to do for December, because I'm kind of thinking right now that it's going to be like this month where I don't have dailies or weekly entries, because when I'm busy like that, the kids are out of school for a couple weeks, we're getting together a lot with family. I just need to have a different plan, because I don't know that I won't be checking off things every day to do if we're, getting ready for Christmas and wrapping presents. I don't know that I'll be keeping a traditional checklist like I did on my weeklies before. And it's also a more hectic time of year for all of us that celebrate a winter holiday, whether it's Christmas or whatever. So I will let you guys know what I decide. So I'm going to try to figure that out over the weekend and then get something posted next week so you can see, so I can get a plan with me out for you guys. That is my goal, and I'm going to try really hard to do that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it's a really big departure from what I normally have done in the past, but I think this is the beauty of the bullet journal. If something isn't working, or you need to make a temporary change or even a permanent one, you can do it. So this was my temporary change this month, was to focus on editing my wardrobe, getting it to a place where it's more workable for me, so that I can spend more time doing things I want, like filming my videos, working in my scrapbooks, or whatever it is. So anyways, this may not look like very many entries, but I'll tell you, all of these things that I did in the end of October and the 1st of until now, till November. This actually took a lot of thought, and it took some of my time to think about this, because it's hard when you're just used to going out and buying stuff and adding it to your closet and not really giving it any thought to see if it works with what you have. So anyways, you guys, I hope that you liked watching this. Give me feedback and let me know what you thought about the change this month, or if you've done anything similar where you've changed up your bullet journal and did something really different. Let me know, okay? I appreciate you being here. I hope that you'll subscribe, that you'll hit that notification bell to see when I make new videos, and I hope you guys have a great holiday season, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, thanks, bye. Bye!